Rise and shine, it's Cletus time. Today we're talking about cleaning. We're going to clean the cutting boards. Now with your cutting boards and all your wooden utensils, we all want them to last a long time. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take all of our wooden utensils and our wooden cutting board, and we're going to make sure that these get nice and clean today. But come on over to the sink and we're going to scrub the old-fashioned way. Now what we're going to do is you gotta make sure you get some nice good soap on everything, but you don't want to soak everything too much because wood and water don't really go well together. You end up warping one of your wood things if you soak it too much. You just gotta scrub it off like this. Use soap, make sure you get down nice and good in the little crevices. That's where bacteria loves to hide. We take all of our spoons here, scrub those guys down. And then once we get all these guys good and cleaned, this is step one. Just make sure that you get everything off. Now that we've got everything good and washed, let's get it dried, and then we'll get on to step two, which then is sanitizing. Now that you got everything clean, what I like to do is you just lightly put salt on all your wood things. This kind of makes a little bit of a mess. We'll clean up later. And then you take a lemon here. If you have a lemon cut in half, you can squeeze the lemon juice on there if you'd like to. Or I like to just go ahead and cheat and use the bottled stuff. Now this is like a spa for your cutting boards and your wooden stuff. It helps sanitize them. It helps make them smell better. But what we do is we just get this all over everything to kind of help sanitize, clean it up. Now we gotta let this sit for 5 minutes. So once you kind of get it all over everything like that, you can take a lemon that's cut in half, squeeze the juice on there, and you can rub it all over everything. Or you can do like what I did, is I did take the lemon and I'm just kind of dabbing it across here. Got a cut in my finger I just felt. That lemon juice will get you a little bit. But now that we got this nice and good and coated, I'll see you in 5 minutes. Now it's been 5 minutes. What we gotta do is just wash off all the lemon juice and salt and everything. This is get rid of some of those stinky stains. Like if you got, your spoons or your cutting board smell like garlic or they smell like anything bad, this will fix that. Same with, if you don't have time for all this, at least maybe grab some bleach and use some diluted bleach on your cutting board. Bacteria loves to hide in those little cuts that when you use your knife and everything on. But come back over for the last step. Now the last step, once you have everything clean, you got all sanitized, what you're going to do is you're going to get some wood safe cutting board cleaner, stuff that's good for wood, but you got to make sure it's food safe. That's the biggest thing. Don't just use anything from like your hardware store or whatever. You might make yourself sick. With this being food safe, this is okay to use in the cutting board and the wooden utensils. Now afterwards, I put it on. I usually let it dry for overnight to 24 hours. But then this way, this keeps all your wood stuff nice and clean and lasting a long time. So that way you only buy it once and you get to use it for years and years to come. Of course, saves us some money. See, I'm just sprinkling some on there, and then I just rub it in. And then I don't know if it really shows up on camera, but right here, right when I rub in this wood oil, it's really making the wood colors and the grains and everything just really come alive and pop. But do that. It's recommended that you do this about once a month or so. I know that's what they recommend. I only do this about, I don't know, a few times a year, and my stuff's been okay. Maybe I should do it a little bit more often, but I'm just going to go ahead and finish all these. If you like this video, like and subscribe. Tell me what you use, because I know some people like to use baking soda. I like to use salt. We just like to make sure all of our cooking things are clean, and we get good use out of them, and we get to keep them from years to come. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next weekend.